Paul, thanks for joining us. A 1-0 defeat to return to action after the international break. Not the result that you wanted. What are your immediate thoughts after that?
Probably the same as every fan who turned up. Like, disappointed. I thought we weren't aggressive enough first half. That was my big bugbear, although we had moments in the half. Obviously rode our luck. They missed the penalty, which wasn't a penalty, quite obviously, so that upset me. But then they had a good chance after that. And then the second half, obviously they got their goal, and weirdly it looked like it took the pressure off the lads. I made changes, I'd been as aggressive as I could, made the subs, and they all had a positive effect. And it was sort of, obviously we were open to the counter-attack, but I'd rather lose 3-0 than 1-0 and not go for it. We created enough chances to maybe win comfortably, but we just didn't take them, and that's the frustration, because I don't think there was loads wrong. Obviously there's parts of our play, you kick it out of play, or there's always going to be that with any team, but we created enough chances to win, and we didn't even take any to even just get a point. And sometimes when you're away from home, you just got to take your point and take your medicine, and it just felt like we could still be out there now and we wouldn't score, and goals change games, classic. But they do, and we just didn't take our opportunities today, which is disappointing.
Sorry, there's a lot of flies around. Can you immediately think, is there one thing that you can put that down to? Because clearly you've got players that have scored goals over their career. Is it sort of confidence thing? Is it something that you're able to put your finger on? Because you've created in a lot of games this season a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I think today's game is probably a microcosm of our season, really. When needed to, good teams find a way to win, even if they're not playing great. And I didn't think we were playing bad, but we didn't find a way to score. We created loads. I don't think the lads lack confidence, although I made a sort of tongue-in-cheek answer earlier that it is the elephant in the room, but now it's like the herd of elephants in the room. We have to take chances if you want to win a game, and we can't ask our keeper to bail us out every game. You just got to be a lot more attack minded. But it's like everybody, I've said this in many interviews, everyone has a responsibility, and I think today not all our chances fell to our strikers, and it's just disappointing. I don't think the lads lack confidence. They've trained really well, looked really sharp, but we are lacking that cutting edge to our play.
Clearly everyone's frustrated. It's the first defeat since the start of September. Is it a key part of your role now, just to make sure everyone just keeps calm? Because you've said you don't get carried away when you win. It's your first defeat for quite a while, that you don't get too downbeat, because you've got a game on Tuesday at Pride Park against Exeter.
Yeah, we have many conversations with the players in groups and in teams and all that, and like I said, there was parts of our play today that was good, very good at times. I thought Birdie was electric. Thought he was our best player by a country mile, really. But we do have a game in 3 days' time, so I'm not going to rip the group open. I don't think there's much wrong. Our bench was the strongest it's ever been, hence why the changes I can make should turn the game, and they did. But I could be doing this interview and we'd scored in the 75th and the 89th, and it would be like, what a great game. Although we conceded, we'd done really well, and I do think we did. But we have to do better. And the longer the game goes on and you don't score, the more the opposition are thinking, wow, we're doing well, we're keeping Derby to 0-0 here. And respect to the opposition, they're a really good League One side. They're difficult to play against. They're on a good run themselves, although we did come in here with intentions to win. We didn't set up to, sit behind the ball and draw. We tried to come here to win. So, the lads will lick their wounds like I will tonight, and we'll hopefully have a performance on Tuesday night that leaves everyone well happy. We've scored 10 goals or something, and we've just used them all up in one game. But that is how sport is, that is how football is. I wish I had the magic wand to say exactly what's wrong, but fundamentally we have to be more aggressive and we have to be more ruthless, and we can keep saying the same things, but it needs to change, because we're losing points, dropping points unnecessarily. I don't think anyone could leave here today thinking that we were the second best team on the pitch. I'm led to believe their goalkeeper got man of the match, which is which seems to happen a lot against us. But we need that to change, because we are dropping points when our performances possibly deserve more.